This is my fourth time doing a digital detox, and I feel that every time that I delete social media apps from my phone, I discover new ways to enjoy my time. So in this video, I will share with you my 10 favorite hobbies that I have at the moment, and all of them are analog. Let's start with the first one, which is training. During my childhood, I had the opportunity to experiment a lot of different things, and as an adult, I feel that I continue to have this urge to test different things, to experiment different sports. I found this rowing club. The vibe is like incredible. It's an artificial lake built for, I don't recall the year, but it was built for the Olympic Games that were organized here in Mexico. It's really calm. I do train at 6 a.m., so I don't hear any noises. I don't hear people. We do have some little duck babies. It's really cute. So I really enjoy to train there, and I do have like this tendency to look for different sports and to try different things. My second hobby, which is one of my favorites at the moment, is taking care of the plants here in our building. We have a lot of plants here, and I don't see that the cleaning ladies take good care of them because I don't like the way that they look. Let me just show you the plants that I have at the moment. I just grab like a cup, and I usually cut these pieces from the main plant, and like 1 week after they already have these little roots, I leave those like for 1 to 2 weeks, and then I can plant them in different places here in our building where I see that the plant is not like bushy as I would like them to be. I believe this one is called Aptenia. It's the most recent one here in my home, and it even has like this little flower. This is another one. Look at this one, like little babies. I think I will leave those here for now. So my third hobby is to take care of my nails at home. In the beginning of this year, I decided to quit gel and to have my natural nails. I wanted to grow them like strong and beautiful. I'm very proud of them. So this is another hobby. I do take care of them once a week. It brings me so much joy to take care of me and to look at my beautiful work every day. So my next hobby is puzzles. I do have only this one. This one is not even mine. It's from a friend. It's a little bit boring to do every time the same one, even though I enjoy more the process than the feeling of having this completed. So every time that I complete one, I destroy it and start again. The next hobby is painting. Because we live in a different country and we don't have a lot of space and we don't want to have a lot of things to carry every time we move cities or countries, I decided to go for the color pencils. So I have all of this, like a lot of pencils, and I do have like this sketchbook. Usually I do draw something and then I paint it. So actually my next hobby is drawing. I do prefer drawing than painting, and I really like to draw female bodies, color ones, and I have here some pencils, and usually I will like watch a YouTube video, try to learn how to draw something, and this was my last drawing. It's really cute, right? This is a great hobby because you can take this wherever you want to go. So the next hobby is writing. I used to write every single day. I believe like 5-6 years ago, I would write about my routines, my job, my house. And then I started to not finding so much fun on that. I would find that I were getting a little bit stressed because I was always writing about the things that I wanted and I didn't have. So I would feel a little bit anxious, and I felt that on those years I would not appreciate the things that I already have. Now this is my new diary. I'm writing more about the things that I appreciate. My next hobby is to read. For some people this will not enter the analog category. I do have some books here in Mexico, but I do prefer to have them on my kobo since I can bring this little thing everywhere with me. Another hobby is taking photos and videos. Since I'm living now in Mexico, one of my cool hobbies here is to take photos of Mexico culture, of the people, the activities, the places. Usually I bring my camera every time I leave the house. I've been able to take some cool pictures, and I would like in the future to print them and create like an album and probably write something about the experience of living in Mexico. And I think it would be a really cool thing to have and to rewind when we're older and when we have children or grandchildren, and to show them the places where we lived and some photos. We're finally getting to the end of my hobbies, and the next one is cooking. So for some people, cooking will not be a hobby. Some days for me it's not a hobby, it's something that I have to do. I have been trying to eat less meat since I'm becoming like a vegetarian. I'm not fully vegetarian, I do eat meat sometimes, like 3-4 times a month. But since I was not educated in a vegetarian home, I do not know a lot of recipes, so I bought 2 really big books of recipes. And since I don't have TikTok or Instagram, well, that's my option. YouTube I do have, and I do use YouTube to search for recipes, but when I'm not in the mood of using screens, I do have these big books. And finally, my last hobby, again, for some people this will not be a hobby, but for me it is something that I really enjoy doing. I used to spend like between 1 and 3 hours on Instagram every single day doing scroll. So now I do have 1 to 3 times more each day to planning. So this is my planner. I bought this on Tiger. This is like a weekly daily planner. So here you have 1 week and each box is 1 day, and I usually plan here our meals, things that we need to do that week, things that are important, my husband's games, all of the things about our family, our home. I also enjoy like planning our meals, search on my recipe book some meals, incorporate them here, then see which days I do have to do laundry, which days I have to go shopping, which days I want to do like a cleaning in my house. So actually, not only planning, but also taking care of my house. I really enjoy taking care of my house. It's like taking care of my husband or taking care of my cat. I really appreciate to have the time and the energy to take care of my surroundings and my house as well. And being able to prepare my meals, to not only prepare, but to plan them, to see what are we going to eat each day, how can we create a balanced calendar, how can we choose the best ingredients? All of those things I would not be able to do if I were spending 3 hours a day scrolling on Instagram. These are my 10, I think I told you 11, I'm not sure. 10, 11 hobbies that I'm doing right now, which are for me analog and that I really appreciate doing, that keep me away from my phone, and I feel that brings me more joy and make me feel more grateful for the life that I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave in the comments more hobbies if you have them. I do definitely have some hobbies that I really wanted to try. The fact that we are not living in our country always leaves me a little bit afraid of purchasing things then I will not be able to bring with me. But yes, I definitely have some hobbies that I will like to try, and probably I will share those on a next video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in my next video.